Go ahead and get comfy. Just take a minute. All right, then slow down that body, that mind, that breath, sitting up nice and tall, stacking each vertebrae one on top of the other, creating some length and some lift through that spine as best as we can right here. Letting those knees drop out and open, opening up through those hips. Bring a little bit of focus to our breath, making a conscious effort to breathe nice and deep. Inhale, and then exhale. Each time you take an inhalation, exhalation, try to make a little bit deeper and a little bit longer. As we make each breath a little deeper and a little longer, just always keeping your breath in mind during your practice or during any situation. The easiest way to calm and slow that heart rate is to take a nice deep breath. If you find yourself in a place where that breathing gets short, start to slow down, concentrate on that breath, bring your focus within. Next time you take a nice deep breath, you inhale, lifting up through the top of the head. As you exhale, lower that chin to your chest. And then gently begin rocking that head out side to side, right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Begin that head through a half neck circle, chin passing through center each time. We're going to take the right ear or the right shoulder. We're going to hold it here, pressing the left shoulder down the way. And then just tilting that chin down a little bit towards that right shoulder. And from here, we're going to lift that chin back up, relax that shoulder. And again, a couple more times, rock that head out in that half neck circle, right, left, right. And then when you're ready to come to the left side, hold it here. Left ear over the left shoulder. First, start by pushing that right shoulder down the way. And tilting that chin down towards that shoulder. And once again, lifting that chin up, relaxing that shoulder. And again, a couple more times, just rock that head out side to side in that half neck circle. And then we bring that chin down towards our chest, lowering that chin down. Just hold it here, stretching through the back of the neck. And then from here, as we inhale, lifting that chin up. And then let's go ahead and take those legs out from that cross position. Just extend through those legs, flex through those feet. Inhale up and exhale and fold forward. Seated forward fold, head, chest, and body coming towards those legs, lengthening. And just hold it here. From here, inhale, head up. Oh, we come up, we come. And let's come up onto our hands and knees, couple cat cows. Right, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, cat cow. All right. Let's see. All right, hold it here, cat cow, round reverse. One more time each way. And then we're going to make our way to a neutral spine, whatever a flat back is for you. We're going to take the right arm, reach long out to the right. We thread the needle underneath the left arm. So we're bring it all the way underneath that left arm. Bring it through palm up until we settle down on the side of the head. Stretching through that right shoulder and that right arm. Now that left arm, if you need, you can stay beside that head for stability. If you want to take that left arm somewhere else, you can take the arm, bend it, and drape it behind your back, or you can take the arm down in front, palm down, and reach forward. Shoulder stretch, maybe incorporating a little stretch on the left side, up to you. And a couple more nice deep breaths right here. And if that left arm has gone anywhere, bring it back beside your head. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and push into it And then as we bring that arm up, we're going to rotate into a modified half moon. So we're going to open up through the hip and the leg and come to where we're resting on that left knee, that right arm reaching up. Get that right leg long. And just hold it here. Just laying right here. That modified half moon, reaching long. And then we're going to take that right arm over the ear and reach towards the left. And then from here, we're going to bring the right elbow towards that right leg as we bend that knee and then release. So warming up those core muscles, those obliques, the abdominals, the back, the buttocks. So elbow towards the knee, reach and pull. And then just reach over, come and hold. And then from here, taking that arm back up right over that shoulder once again. Holding it here, and then pointing that toe and then giving some little circles forward. Again, warming up the core, little circles forward, and then little circles backwards. And then just hold here. And we're going to place that right foot on the floor and bring ourselves up. Right arm goes down that right leg, and that left arm reaches over to the side. So now taking a stretch through that oblique, through the side of the waist to the left. And then from here, we're going to bring the hands to the front. We're going to scoot that right foot out and just scoot it out a little bit until you feel a good stretch through that inner thigh. And stretch through that inner thigh, coming down onto those horns. Just letting that leg scoot out. Let the inside of the foot probably down the floor and the outside of the foot pushing out. And the thigh getting a nice big stretch. Over here, take a few breaths. Then from here with a nice deep inhale, bring that leg back underneath that body. Give me a couple cat-cows here, around in reverse. So a couple cat-cows here, in a modified position. One more time each way. All right, and then we're gonna bring ourselves back up onto our hands and our knees. If you need to readjust your positioning, go for it, because we're gonna thread the needle on the other side. So now taking the left arm and reaching long to the side, left arm goes all the way right, and down again until we're resting on the head, the side of the head, get that left arm threaded through. Get the stretch first to that left arm, and then if you'd like to incorporate that right arm, feel free to take that right arm where you had it before. And if there's any issues with neck stability or neck issues, keep the hand beside the head just to give it a little bit of support. And just breathe into it. Hips are still lifted up over those knees. Holding it here. That right hand's not anywhere else. Bring it back beside your head as you're going to push into it. We're going to rotate and roll onto our side into that modified half moon. So balancing on that right knee and that right hand. That left leg is lifted. That left arm is lifted above. So just come here and hold. Find balance. And then from here, taking that left arm over that left ear and just reaching forward. And then here, that elbow comes towards that knee comes towards that elbow, and you reach and extend. Again, warming up that core, that belly, that back, that buttocks, all warming up. Bring it in, and then extend long and reach. One more time. And we're going to go back to that reach. And then we're going to take that left arm back up. And again, point the toe and take some little circles forward. And then little circles backwards. And then just come and hold. One more breath. And then let's take that left foot down, take that left arm down that left leg, take that right arm and reach over to the left. Breathe into it, go a little deeper if you can. One more breath. And then from here, taking those forearms down in front, going down on the forearms, and again, letting that leg slide out to the side. So sliding out, tongue on the inside of that foot, let that leg slide out, get a stretch through that inner thigh. If you're not feeling any stretch, take that leg, slide it out a little more. One more breath. And from here again, nice deep inhale. Bring that leg back underneath that body. Give me a couple cat cows on those forearms. Round reverse. And then if you need to readjust your positioning where you are, if you need to make a turn to the side, go for it. So I'm just going to scoop those forearms a little further forward, curl your toes and lift your hips and make your way into your downward facing dog, but on our forearms. So in the dolphin, coming here and pushing back into the heels. So just staying here for a moment, feeling the difference here versus being up on the hands. And just bending those knees, letting those knees come hover right above the ground. And then lifting the hips and pushing back. And again, knees come down, just hover, hold. Hips up, push back. One more time, knees come down, hover, hold. And up and push back. And then from here, one at a time, up onto those hands, into our regular downward facing dog. Push back into those heels. And then look towards the hands, walk the feet up to the hands to a standing forward fold. Head, chest, and body coming towards those legs, lengthening those hamstrings, lengthening that back. Bring it all together. And then from here, inhale to a flat back. Take that gaze out over the end of the mat. Hands can go to the shins, stay on the floor. Pull the crown of the head forward, push the hamstrings back. Exhale, release, inhale, arms up to the side, head up, chest, knees, nice flat back, up we come, all the way to standing. Bringing it up, bringing the hands down and around to that chest. And then from here, feet about hip distance apart. And then from here, just inhale, bring ourselves up. And take the hands together and take a stretch over to the right. And then coming center, take it to the left. And just taking a nice big stretch through the side body. And then back up. To the other side. And one more time, reaching over. And bringing those hands to our heart center, coming into our tree pose. As we stand on that right and left leg, that right foot, you can bring it anywhere. You can take a kickstand, bar close. You can also bring that foot up somewhere above that knee. If you want to pick it up, push, pull it up. Make sure you're just avoiding that knee joint. Go ahead and rotate that knee out to the side, open up through the hips. Find a nice, strong, stable base. Standing up nice and tall. And then, as we can, bring the arms up and open up that tree. Give me a little more challenge. You can take your gaze up. Take a little back bend if you wish. Do whatever you need to. I'm just going to challenge for you. And then bringing those hands back. If that head's gone anywhere, bring that head back to center. Hold one more breath. And then let's release that leg and cross it over. So crossing that right leg over the left. Make sure you get a nice stable base with those feet wherever they are. Inhale up, exhale, fold forward. So you're going to that forward fold, lengthen those legs. Taking a stretch to the outside of the left leg. Walk the arms and the body a little bit to the right. Take another stretch. And get the hands to the ground. If not, you can take those hands to those shins. Whatever works. And then walk it back to center. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up to the side, head up, chest leads, nice flat back, up we come, all the way up. Bringing the hands down and around. Get to the other side. All right, so when we're ready, making our way onto that right leg, left leg again. If you need help with balance, the easiest place to be is with a wide kickstand. Shorter kickstand, a little harder is if you're going to bring that foot up and completely remove it, but whatever works for you, find that place. And again, pushing that foot onto the inside of that thigh and also pushing that thigh into that foot. Standing up nice and tall, just start here, find your balance, find your focus. And then, if you can, take it up, open up that tree. And again, if you want more of a challenge, gaze up, back bend. If you need something else, close your eyes. Entirely depends on what works for you. If you need help with that balance, the easiest thing to do is stand in front of something, a big piece of furniture or a wall that you can fall back into. If you don't have that, you have something that you can put that hand on to hold. Do what works. One more breath. And bring those hands back to center. And then as we release that leg, cross it over. And again, find that nice stable place where you're going to be able to fold forward. Inhale up and exhale and fold forward. So coming into that forward fold. Lengthening those legs, stretching through the outside of that right leg this time. This time you want to walk that body, upper body over a little bit to the left. And then we're going to bring ourselves back to center. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms out to the side, head up, chest leads, nice flat back. Up we come, all the way up. Just standing, bringing the hands down and around. And then from here, you can uncross, give it a shake, whatever you need to do. And then from here, we're just going to take a nice deep breath as we inhale up. And we're going to exhale, and we're going to fold forward. Coming into a standing forward fold, head, chest, and body. Bringing yourself towards those legs. And then take those hands down, allow to jump into a plank. In that plank, we're going to chaturanga to our up dog, and then to our down dog. So pushing back into that down dog. And just like we did before when we were in our forms, we're going to bend those knees. As we bend those knees, gaze comes forward. And then we're going to lift those hips and push back into that down dog. And doing that again, knees hovering right above the ground. Pick it up, push it back. One more time. Knees hover, hold. And then push up and back and hold it here. So coming back, pushing it back into that down dog, holding yourself right here. And then we're going to lift the right leg up behind us nice and high to our down dog splits. We're going to bend that knee, we're going to swing it forward in between the hands, and then make our way up into a high lunge. Coming up into a high lunge, lifting those arms. You need to modify, low lunge could be come back to the back knee. If you can, stay up on the ball of the back foot, take the arms back behind you, and let's go ahead and fold over that leg. Just a little forward fold, arms extended behind, balancing on the ball of the back foot, flat foot in front. One more breath. Release the arms back up to our high lunge. And then to warrior two, drop onto the inside of the back foot, open up the hips, open up the arms, going into that front knee. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, reach long with those arms. And then from here, again, take those hands, clasp those hands behind you, and then we're going to fold over that right leg. So humble warrior here. So got those feet in that warrior position, right toe forward, left toe to the side. Arms extending back over wherever they can go. One more breath. And then release. Make your way up to that warrior two. One more breath. And then cartwheeling those hands down beside that right leg. Right leg lifts up behind you, nice and high. Then those foot forward, we're going to angle forward to plank and bring that right knee towards that right elbow. And then we're going to extend it back up. And then that right knee comes towards that right elbow. And extends up. Now right knee comes towards the left elbow. So we're going to cross. And extend back. One more time across. Extend it back. And then from here, come forward. Go plank, keep that leg extended. Lower down, chaturanga, release to your up dog. And ready to your down dog. So coming back into that down dog. Walk it out, if it feels good. And get ready for the other side. Left leg lifts up behind you, nice and high. Bend the knee, swing it forward. In between the hands, if you didn't get there, wiggle it forward or move it forward with the help of that hand up to your high lunge. Find some balance, find some stability. Lengthen and lift through the arms. Lengthen and lift through that chest. And then from here, bring the hands together behind your back. Fold over that leg. Some balance. Keep some stability. And then release the arms, release the chest, lift back up to that high lunge. And then to warrior two, drop onto the inside of the back foot, open the hips, open the arms, squeeze between the shoulder blades, and come here and hold. And then from here, again, just release the hands, clasp the hands, roll the shoulders back, and then fold over that left leg. Some humble warrior. Come here, hold, breathe. And then release those arms, make your way back up to your warrior two. Take those hands down beside that foot, send that left leg back behind you to your down dog splits. And then left knee towards that left elbow. Extend it up, and then bring it down again. And then bring it across the body. And bring it up one more time. Right knee, left arm, and extend it back. And then come forward to that plank. To the plank, slowly lower down. Lift up to your up dog. And you're ready to your down dog. So coming back into that down dog, hold here, take a couple breaths. And lift towards his hands, walk or jump those feet to those hands. Standing forward fold. Head, chest, and body coming towards the legs, lifting hamstrings, lifting the back. Draw it all together. And then from your inhale, to flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms out to the side, head up, chest leads, nice flat back. Up we come, back up to standing. All right, and moving into a warrior three from here. We're gonna start off standing on that right leg. We're gonna lift that left knee up. And just lift that left knee up and take the arms up overhead. So we're just gonna start standing here. And we're gonna slowly extend that left leg back. Take the arms forward, keep those biceps next to your ears, and hinge forward at the hip. And try to get yourself parallel to the ground. Reaching the arms forward, tucking those biceps in at that ear. And then from here, we're just gonna bring that knee up, and bring those arms up. And again, if you need help with balance, something you can hold on to, fall into, or you can touch that toe. This time as we bring that right leg back, we're gonna bring the arms down by our side, and we're gonna take that leg behind us. So a little bit of movement in that warrior three. And then from here, we're gonna bring ourselves back up to standing. Take the arms up again overhead. Bring the leg back, bring the arms forward this time. Hold, breathe. Pull that belly up, lengthen that right leg. Bring yourself back up to standing with that knee elevated. Take the arms down to our side one more time. And take that leg back. Tuck the palms in at your side. Extend that right leg back. Bring that head forward. Breathe. And then we're gonna bring ourselves up to center and release that leg down. Take that left leg, shake it out, do whatever you need to, before we go to the other side. So again, starting off this time, lifting the right knee, standing on the left leg, lift the arms up overhead. When you're ready, right leg back, arms forward. Reach along with those fingers in front of you, reach along with that toe behind you. Let them pull up on that left leg. And then bring yourself back up to center. Bring the arms down by your side. Find your balance. Get tall. And when you're ready, right leg back behind you. Arms back. Hinge forward. Take your gaze down with you. Get that body parallel to the ground. Once again, bring it back up. Knee comes up, arms up. First with some stability and some balance. And then when you're ready, right leg back, arms in front. And then bring yourselves back up. Find that balance again. When you're ready, arms down by your side. And then take the leg back, take yourself forward. A little balance, a little hold. And we'll change of position, one more breath. And then bring ourselves back to center. And release. All right. Ooh, so a little movement through that warrior. Take it, shake it out, whatever you need to do. When you're ready, inhale up, exhale, fold forward. So coming into a standing forward fold, full feet planted firmly on the ground, finding that this is nice because we've got lots of security with our balance with full feet planted on the ground. And then from here, hands down, walk or jump into a plank. Hold that belly in nice and tight, looking above the end of the mat, hand to the fingers, slowly chaturanga into your up dog. And then we're ready to your down dog. Take a couple breaths right here. Inhale, exhale. You need to walk it out. Number two, if this isn't so restful, you can always take a child's pose. And then from here, lifting that right leg up behind you, nice and high, down dog splits. Bend that knee, swing it forward. And it doesn't matter, it's kind of in between the hands. We're going to be making our way into our half moon. Remember, we can do this down on our knee if needed, but if you're ready, push off with that right leg, or that left leg. And then from here, when you're ready, taking that right arm, opening up through the hip and taking that arm up. Now, if you do have a block or a book, and you need that to help you balance and elevate, I had to grab that earlier, but I love blocks because they can be used at lots of different levels. There's lots of different ways to use them. So if you need that, take that. Left leg up. Extend that right leg. Take that left arm up. And again, if you don't need that block or you don't have one, you can do whatever you need to come to that place to balance. Take one more breath. And then let's release that left leg and fold forward. So release that left leg, pivot and turn to the right, fold forward. And we've been standing on that right leg. So let's keep that right knee bent a little bit. Let's extend that left leg and take that left arm up and get a little twist. So a little bend in that right leg, a little release for that right leg that we've just been standing on. Take that left leg long and then release it back forward, forward fold. If it feels good, you can walk it out. What you need. And then from here, hands down, walk or jump into a plank. In your plank, slowly chaturanga, release to your up dog, and then to your down dog. Come into that down dog, take a few breaths here, regroup, and we get ready for the other side. Left leg lifts up behind you. And bend it, swing it forward, get it where it needs to be, push off with that right leg, and then as you can, lift that right arm, rotate, open up through that right hip, send that half moon. If you need to modify, go to that left knee, reaching high with that right arm, opening up through the hips. Again, if you need that help, books or blocks, into that left hand to help elevate and get you where you need to be. Find a place that works for you. Again, remember your modification would be on that knee from the rear here at the very beginning. So if you need that, take that. If not, find what works best for you. Take one more breath. And then let's release that right leg and pivot to the left a little bit and fold forward. And this time that left knee can be a little soft. Right leg extended as we take that right arm up, give it a twist. And then releasing that right arm, fold forward. Again, if it feels good, you can walk it out. And just fold it, fold it, fold and fold. And then hands down, walk or jump into a plank. Belly in nice and tight, nice and strong. Slowly lower down to your up dog. And one more time to your downward facing dog. And then from here to your knees to child's pose. Knees apart, feet together, slide back onto those heels, sit back, extend those arms and rest that forehead down. And then from here, lifting that head up, just gonna either cross at the ankles and take yourself back or scoot those legs around. As we make our way into our boat pose, we're gonna take those feet on the ground, a little bit in front of those knees. Now, if you need help with boat, you can take the hands to the shins, to the hamstrings. But before we even go there, let's take those feet on the floor, squeeze those inner thighs together. Let's take the arms out by the side, palms facing in, and let's just lean back to that tipping point. Now, as we can, elevate one leg, elevate the other, again, coming into your boat, squeeze those inner thighs together. Now, if you can extend those legs, feel free. If you need to hold on to those legs, if you need to hold on to those shins or those hamstrings in your boat, feel free, do what you need. Pull the shoulders back and down, lift and extend through that head, hover, hold, one more breath, and then send that momentum forward and fold over those legs. So forward fold, and then from here, let's bring ourselves up once again. Get back into your boat, however you need. Again, if you need help, take the hands to the hamstrings, to the shins. If you want to challenge, a little harder would be extending those legs. If you need that help with that hold, you can hold those legs, roll those shoulders back and down. Take a couple breaths. Inhale, exhale. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen them through that spine. One more breath. And then this time, let's release long and take those hands out over your head and reach point and stretch. All right, take the arms down by your side, bend those knees. Bring those feet underneath the knees. We're going to be making our way into a bridge. We're going to start to lift one vertebrae at a time off the earth and just lift ourselves up. And then from here, we're just going to slowly release ourselves back down. Next time we lift up into that bridge, we're going to be moving the arms. We're going to keep the bridge moving. So we're going to take the arms up as we lift ourselves up. Take the arms up overhead. Get those hips lifted all the way. And then as we slowly release, bring the arms back down by our side. So the arms are moving as well as that lower body as we lift and then as we lower. Just a little movement in that bridge, lifting the hips, taking the arms up overhead, and then releasing ourselves back down. One more time. Once we get lifted, let's just hold it here. So keeping the lift up, it's a little bit different with the arms extended overhead, palms up. Lift and hold here. Squeeze those inner thighs together with those hips as high as we can. One more breath. And then let's slowly release. Bring ourselves back down. Bring those hands down by our side. And then from here, as we make our way into a one-legged bridge, we're just going to extend that right leg. And we're going to lift ourselves up with that left side. We're going to keep the arms by our side. So just come here, hover, hold. And then bend that knee, cross it over, and keep that one-legged bridge. So just crossing over into a figure four. And we've got that left leg lifted, left hip lifted, lifting that entire body, strengthening that left side. One more breath. And then as we come down, we're going to keep that figure four. We're just going to give that hip a little stretch as we take the hands through, reach for that left shin, push that right knee out. So before we go to the other side, give that hip a little stretch. And then let's release. Let left foot uncross. Right leg is down. This time the other leg is extended, so the left leg is extended. And then we're just going to lift ourselves up into that one-legged bridge. So lift up as high as you can go, keeping that left leg up a little bit harder with that leg extended. And then cross it over, that figure four, keep it lifted, stay here. One more breath. And then release. And again, reach round, reach through for that shin. If you can't get to it, you can extend that leg and grab that shin, or just pull it in. And a hip stretch here.
Under the wake of the ocean, I hear my memory.
All right, and then slowly release. Mostly grab a hold of those shins. Milk these bent and just give me some circles.
Under the weight of the ocean,
And then going the other way.
eyes full of shine and sparks of the moon.
Or if you like, rock it outside to side.
I remember.
All right. Next up, we will make our way into our final posture for Shavasana. Traditional is corkscrew, knees extended, arms extended, palms up. But I encourage you to get wherever you're comfortable. A place you can just close your eyes and give yourself a minute or two here. Slow down that breath. Bring yourself back to those long, deep inhalations and exhalations we began with. Quiet that body, quiet that heart, and quiet that mind. Just keep those eyes closed and continue to breathe. And slowly bringing some awareness back into that body and that mind. Move those fingers, those toes, hands, feet, arms, legs, moving that head side to side. Circles. And then when you're ready, rolling over onto the side of your choice. Remain here for a moment, letting a little bit of blood flow come back into that head and that heart. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The greatest glory is in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. And that's a quote from Nelson Mandela. When you're ready, use your outside arm, push yourself back up to your seated position, back where you began. Just keeping that in mind. We do fall. It's best accomplishment is getting back up and keep heading where we're going. Gives out a wonderful day. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. Always good to see you. I'm gonna undo